Let's do it. I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska. This is Axis Picks, Claw Hammers, and Footstools. Axis Picks, Claw Hammers, and Footstools is a radio sensation, torn, ripped, pulled forcibly from the radio and slathered, smashed, sewn not neatly onto computers and the whole YouTube sensational thing. So, you got a radio station, the likes of which has never existed before, on an entirely new medium, thus the visual component. You have to have something other than a guy in a room sitting playing music at you with a live mic. Anyway, so, you know, the visual component I thought would be more like a rock and roll show. So we have strobes, lasers, fog, smoke, and all such accoutrements of a true rock and roll show, just to establish some verisimilitude with our subject, that subject being rock and roll. Okay then, here we are in the endless now, the now share, that little piece of the now that we share, to explore some rock and roll under the big umbrella of rock and roll. I'm talking about all recorded music from the beginning to the very end of time. So what do we have rocking and rolling today on the Eternal Playlist, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Madman, super vocalese, Destructo singer, Mike Patton, Faith No More, Fantomas, which is what we're going to listen to. God, you know, he's got so many damn bands, I can only think of two. Ridiculous, I know. Okay. Well, you know, it could be the whole smoke element of the special effects. I think let's chalk it up to special effects and move on. Alrighty then. Here we go. So Fantomas, which is Mike Patton and Dave Lombardo, you know, from X of Slayer, with several other guest and rotating musicians. They put out an album in 2001 called The Director's Cut, in which the Fantomas covered theme songs to various different horror movies, which, hey, thematic connection. There is method to my madness. There is mess to my method. Anyway, the album is called The Director's Cut, and we're going to listen to two cuts off of The Director's Cut, and then we're going to move on to one off of 2002's Millennium Monsterwork album, which is by the Fantomas Melvins Big Band, which is just what it sounds like. It's Fantomas and Melvins on the same stage together, working together in harmony? Yes, working together in harmony. So the Director's Cut, first we're going to hear Spider Baby, the theme song from Spider Baby, which is a great, great Jack Hill film that needs to be seen. I believe it's one of Lon Chaney Jr.'s final films. And, you know, Sid Haig. So then we have the theme song to Twin Peaks, Fire Walk With Me. And then the Fantomas Melvins Big Band do the theme to Cape Fear, which I do believe Marty Scorsese, when he did the remake, pulled the exact same music from the original. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is the case. Fantomas, The Director's Cut, Spider Baby. Story goes, there's something wrong with the Mary family. Them kids ain't never seen the light of day. They're all locked up at that big house up on the hill. There's bad news. Don't go messing with the Mary family. Fantomas, director's cut. We got Twin Peaks, Fire Walk With Me. Twin Peaks, Fire Walk With Me off Fantomas, the director's cut. Now off Fantomas, Melvin's big band Millennium Monsterwork album, the theme to Cape Fear. Now, if you got a hankering to see Dale Crover and Dave Lombardo on the same stage, then that was the place for you to be. That was Millennial Monster work by the Fantomas, Melvins, Big Band, all recorded live. Top of the set, we had Fantomas off the director's cut, Spider Baby. The original, which was for the movie Spider Baby, was sung by Lon Chaney Jr., and I do believe that he had lost part of his tongue due to cancer at that point, and it's kind of a mush-mouth performance, but you can't blame the poor guy. Anyway, he was still working. Went up, after that to Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me and finished it up with the Fantomas Melvins Big Band, Cape Fear, off Millennium Monster Work. I'm DJ Fan from Fairbanks, Alaska. This is Axes, Picks, Claw Hammers, and Footstools. Get yourself a free subscription, hit the like, hit the notifications, drop a comment, and do drop back by, because this thing is always going on. It's always going on. It's always going on.